Hey guys, my name is Bridget and today we are going to be talking about Alexander Hamilton. And so Hamilton, if you haven't heard, he's one of the founding fathers of America, and he basically created the whole financial system. And there's a musical by Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's on Broadway right now. It's very popular. I mean, like, everyone on BookTube has been talking about it. And it's really great. If you haven't listened to it, go do that. There's like all the songs on YouTube, so you can go do that. It's really great. And so just today, I thought we would discuss some things that I wanted to talk about Hamilton, just in general, my experience of going to see the show, because I did do that in January, which is really awesome, and just the general obsession with it. So my school is pretty cool. If you're in a theater class, you get to go see a musical. If you want, obviously, it's optional and you have to pay for it and everything. And the musical was announced in like October, November, something like that. And you had to pay for it really early in advance. And he said it was very popular and everything. I always go on the trip to see the musical because I love seeing musicals. It's really fun. Even when I didn't really like musicals that much, I went to see it anyway if I was in a theater class because it's an opportunity. It doesn't really happen all the time. I don't go see musicals often. I went last year, and then this year when I took theater class, last year I took acting, this year I was taking Intro to Tech Theater. So he was like, it's Hamilton, it's very good. We watched the 60 Minutes video with Lin-Manuel Miranda about it. I was very excited because I knew it was going to be good. If you can't tell, that's my Hamilton poster up there. That's why I decided to film right here. A lot of people have been listening to the album before we went to go see Hamilton, and I decided, as my preference, that I would not listen to the album because I wanted to hear the songs for the first time when I was there seeing the show, because I felt like that would just give me more of an awe factor. Like, I'd never heard these songs before and they're so good and stuff. And I had listened to the first song before and I thought that was really good. Other than that, I think I listened to My Shot because everyone was saying it was like the best song ever. So I listened to that. I think I only listened to those two songs before going to see the musical. Didn't really want to spoil myself or whatever. Like, I knew what happened obviously because it's history. But I didn't want to hear any of the songs beforehand. I don't know if that was what I should have done. If I should have known all the songs beforehand. I mean, I feel like it was more of a surprise that way. And I got more of an effect of, oh my gosh. But I feel like if I knew the songs already and I was already really into it, then it would have been like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing this and it's awesome and it's amazing and I love this musical so much. But at the same time, I feel like experiencing the songs the first time and seeing them performed on stage was really awesome. So I don't know if I made the right decision. Hopefully I did. I'm probably never going to see Hamilton again, because if I do, it'll be next year because the tickets are all sold out basically. On the bus ride down, they start playing the Schuyler Sisters, and I didn't know the song because I hadn't listened to the album. Everyone else was singing along. I tried to sing along, failingly, because I was like, I haven't heard this yet. I didn't want to listen to the album before, and I felt sort of awkward because everyone else had listened to the album already. I was like, I don't know any of the songs. Awkward. But, you know, I tried to sing along with what they repeated. So we went down and we got to have a dance thing before we actually went and saw the show. There were two different groups. They split our thing into two groups. And I was with Thane Jasperson, who plays also Samuel Seabury in the show. And it was really cool. We learned the dance to My Obedient Servant, and it was amazing. It was one of the songs that I heard the first time before going to the show. The other group learned My Shot, and then we performed at the end and everything, and it was really cool and it was really awesome learning the dance and stuff. And I looked out for it when I was watching the show. I was like, oh look, we learned that. I mean, his moves on stage are a bit more complicated than what we learned, but we learned the general gist of what they're doing on stage, which was cool. So after that we went and we ate and stuff, and then we went to go see the show, and I was very excited about it because I'm always excited if we go see a Broadway show. So when Lin-Manuel Miranda came out, everyone started screaming and clapping, and everyone stood up, and it was really great. And he came out and it was like, Alexander Hamilton, like, oh my gosh. And it was really great. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite songs is obviously when King comes out, except you're not expecting him. At least I wasn't expecting him because I didn't listen to the album. So I didn't know anything that was going to happen. And he came out and he started singing his song, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. So then whenever he came out, you knew it was going to be super funny. It was really great. So I really loved that. The other song I really loved was Room Where It Happened, because I felt like seeing it in person. That song was amazing because he's jumping up on the table and he's doing all that stuff. It's fantastic. He's jumping off the table. It was so cool. The dance for that one, I think that was probably my favorite just because of how they performed it on stage. It was fantastic. So I loved that one. I feel like the whole musical overall, it gave me all the feelings ever. And it was amazing and I loved it. And oh my god, Hamilton. If you haven't listened to Hamilton, what are you doing with your life? Everyone on BookTube has been talking about it. And if you haven't seen Hamilton, I'm sorry. Hopefully you get to see it someday. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. When they went for intermission, you know, halfway through the show, I was like, I need this album. It's so good. I just knew then. I need it. I need it. It's so good. It's so good, guys. So I have it on iTunes. And I've been listening to it like every day for the last 4 months of my life. Like at least a solid 1 song per day at least. At least. Other than that, I have probably listened to the album through like a bajillion times since then. I have become obsessed with it. Yes! That's why this video is called Hamilfan, because obviously I'm a Hamilton fan. Let's get that over with. It is an amazing show, and I've listened to it many times since I went and saw it, and I've thought it was amazing all the time. Except, you know, as another experience that happened to me recently-ish, like a month ago maybe. You know, we sing the Schuyler sisters a lot. You know, Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. And, you know, we sing it a lot, and you know, it's the Schuyler sisters. And I'm going through my phone, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll play that one. Except this is like the first time I've actually sort of looked through the songs and actually looked at their titles. Like I know their titles generally, but I haven't really focused on them that much. Like just let them play when they play on the album. And I look at it and I'm like, how do you pronounce that? Like I know like in the song, thought it was Schuyler, but maybe I've been pronouncing it wrong all this time because it looks like Schuler. What? Is it pronounced Schuyler? Like, I don't know. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Maybe I've been pronouncing it wrong all this time because I've never actually looked at the spelling of the name. And I've just been listening to it like, oh yeah, you hear the song and you learn the lyrics. And maybe I've just been pronouncing it and no one has told me because they don't want to and they feel bad for me. The next day or so, my friend and I were singing it. And I sort of like, oh, it's the Schuyler sisters, and like she's singing it, I'm like, yeah, and I try to sing along, like, oh yeah, I totally know the lyrics because I listen to this song a lot, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, but I don't say that because I'm awkward, and I'm like, I don't want to really be like, oh yeah, is that how you say it, because like, I love this musical anyway, so it's like, I love it, I can't be getting something wrong. So you just sort of try and like brush over it, like, yeah, Schuyler sisters, oh yeah, okay, yeah, Angelica, Eliza, and you just sort of skim over that part, just like mumble, and yeah, Schuyler sisters, let them sing a bit louder, you know, awkward. And so I keep listening to the song, like, okay, yeah, it's Schuyler sisters, but it's spelled like Schuler. How do you know how it sounds if it's not how it spells? English. English is a weird language. Like why is it Schuyler when it sounds weird? It's spelled Juilliard, but it's pronounced Schuyler. What? I totally know all the words of the song. I'm really a big fan, but I don't know how to pronounce her last name yet. What'd you say? Yeah, Schuyler. Yeah. Okay. That's what I said too. I don't know why you're looking at me. Why you doubting me? Yeah, I know all the words. Yeah, I got it. Naturally, you gotta listen to the song a couple more times. Make sure you're pronouncing it right, because if everyone's singing this, we all sing it a lot in gym and stuff, so I gotta make sure I'm pronouncing it correctly, or else that's gonna be super embarrassing for me, considering I'm a big Hamilton fan. And like I'm pronouncing one of the words wrong. That's super awkward. Like you're not that big of a fan if you don't know how to say the last name. I did learn that it is Schuyler. I play it for you right now. We can listen to it together. Schuyler sisters. Yeah, let's listen to it one more time. Schuyler sisters. Yeah. But it's spelled Schuler. English is a weird language, you guys. It's like when you're reading a book and you pronounce their name Shaol the whole time. And then you watch a review of the book and you find out other people pronounce it Kale. Well, you know, I've been calling him Shaol this whole time in my mind, so, you know, it's Shaol, it's not Kale. Because it looks on paper like Shaol. It looks like Schuler. It's Skylar. You just gotta listen to the song and let it just do what they do. I don't know. Don't focus on the spelling of the word. It doesn't really matter. Other than that, I haven't really had very many Hamilton experiences. I've been tagged in the Hamilton book tag several times, so I will be doing that soon. I'm excited about that. I've also done 2 lip sync videos to one to the King songs, like all 3 of them, and then one to The Room Where It Happened. So, you know, basically my 2 favorite songs. Right now, I'm really into My Shot. I finally sort of understand why everyone really loves that song. Like, I knew I liked it and everything, but it wasn't my favorite. I liked these other songs in the album, you know? I didn't really understand why that was everyone's favorite. Now I'm sort of getting it a bit more. I like it a lot more than I did before. I don't know why. It was stuck in my head one day in history. Fitting, right? And then now I'm like, yeah, let's sing that one. I've been listening to Hamilton for 4 months now, and it's still going on. I'm still listening to it a lot. So that's all I have for you guys today. A couple stories about me going to see Hamilton, how amazing that experience was. I used amazing a lot in my videos. It was really great, even though I didn't know any songs, but it made me feel like I was seeing it all for the first time. I didn't know what was gonna happen because I hadn't heard any of the songs before, and it was like a first time experience instead of, oh yeah, I've listened to all these songs already, so I already know all the songs that they're gonna play. Instead it was like, what's gonna happen next, because I have no idea, and it was just really cool. And a great experience. I recommend you to go see Hamilton if you can find tickets sometime in the future, someday in your life. Because I know it's super hard. I know. Except I sort of don't, because I already saw it and I already got tickets and stuff. But thinking about my cousins who are going to come in August and stuff, they're not going to be able to go because they don't have tickets. If you have any good musicals other than Hamilton that you really love, recommend them to me in the comments, because I want my cousins to see something in August. So recommend any good ones that you think will still be out there. They're probably going to be out there. And so that we know which one to go to, because Hamilton is obviously out because the tickets are sold out until like next year. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed my stories about Hamilton. If you want me to talk about it a bit more sometime, I don't really know what I'll talk about, but you can let me know down in the comments, and let me know any of your Hamilton stories, if you have any. If you guys want, I could film me doing the dance to My Obedient Servant. I've been thinking about doing that for a lip syncing video. I don't remember all the moves, but I could do the ones I remember for you guys, and make up the rest. So, I was thinking about doing that sometime soon. Let me know if you're interested down in the comments. And that's all I have for you guys today, so I'll see you in my next video. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, bye! Skylar, sister. Schuler. Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait. Just you wait. When he was telling half dead, sitting in the room, safe to say, work. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, Skylar sisters. Skylar, you guys, it's Skylar, not Schuler. I'm getting really good at saying that, aren't I?